Sabook, your shortcut to knowledge in minutes.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we're all about unlocking smarter ways to live, work, and build real wealth. Today, we're diving into a powerful book that completely changes the way you think about rich people. It's The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko, a book that reveals the surprising truth about who the real millionaires in America are. Spoiler alert, they're probably not who you think. When we picture a millionaire, most of us imagine luxury cars, big houses, designer clothes, and lavish vacations. But according to this book, that image is mostly wrong. The majority of real millionaires don't live in Beverly Hills or drive Ferraris. They live next door, in normal neighborhoods, driving used cars and shopping for deals just like everyone else. The authors discovered this by studying thousands of wealthy individuals and comparing them with people who earned a lot but never managed to save or invest. What they found was shocking. Wealth is not about income. It's about habits. The authors divide people into two groups: PAWs, prodigious accumulators of wealth, and UAWs, under-accumulators of wealth. PAWs might not earn the most money, but they live well below their means, save aggressively, and invest wisely. UAWs, on the other hand, might earn six figures, but spend every penny, often more, trying to look rich. So the key question is, are you trying to look rich or actually be rich? Almost every millionaire in this study has one thing in common. They spend less than they earn. Sounds simple, right? But few people actually do it. Most people upgrade their lifestyle every time their income increases. New car, bigger house, more gadgets. Millionaires don't. They focus on value. They buy reliable cars, modest homes, and avoid lifestyle inflation. As one millionaire said in the book, wealth is what you accumulate, not what you spend. Many people work to impress others. Millionaires work for financial freedom. They don't care about looking rich because they understand that real freedom comes from not having to worry about money ever. It's about choice, not showing off. So while others are focused on designer labels, the millionaire next door is quietly building assets, stocks, businesses, real estate, and letting compound interest do the heavy lifting.
Building wealth isn't fast, and that's okay. The millionaires studied in this book didn't win the lottery or find get-rich-quick schemes. They built their wealth slowly, year after year, through discipline, budgeting, and consistency. They track their spending, set financial goals, and plan for the long term. They know exactly where every dollar goes and make sure their money works for them, not the other way around. Interestingly, many millionaires didn't go to Ivy League schools or grow up rich. What they did have were parents who taught them discipline, responsibility, and the value of money. They passed these lessons on to their kids too, but carefully, because one of the biggest traps of wealth is what the authors call economic outpatient care, when parents give too much financial help to adult children. It often creates dependence and kills ambition. Instead, the real millionaires teach independence, not entitlement. Another insight from the book is that a large number of millionaires are self-employed or own small businesses. They take calculated risks, work hard, and control their income. But that doesn't mean everyone has to be an entrepreneur to become wealthy. The lesson here is about control, controlling your time, your income, and your spending. Whether you work for yourself or someone else, wealth comes from making intentional choices, not emotional ones. The authors even give a formula to measure if you're on track to becoming wealthy. Expected net worth equals your age multiplied by your annual income divided by 10. If your actual net worth is higher than that, you're a paw, a prodigious accumulator of wealth. If it's lower, you're likely an under-accumulator. It's a great way to check if your lifestyle supports your long-term goals. What's most inspiring about this book is how ordinary the real millionaires are. They're your neighbors, your teachers, your small business owners, people who quietly built financial independence without the noise. They don't live paycheck to paycheck. They don't stress about bills. They live simply, invest wisely, and let time multiply their money. And that's the real secret. It's not about being flashy, it's about being free. The Millionaire Next Door isn't just about money, it's about mindset. It's about rejecting the consumer culture that tells us to spend, 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 and instead embracing a life of purpose, control, and quiet wealth. You don't need to earn a fortune to build one. You just need to manage what you have wisely, live below your means, and invest consistently. Remember, rich people have big portfolios, not big houses. And the real millionaire might just be living next door.